Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Help for the Guildless. My name, of course, is Antoine. And let me tell you something. That is the very last time I listened to some undead raven about going off into the middle of the night to treasure hunt in a cemetery during a rainstorm. I don't know what I bloody caught, but I can tell you I blame Poe for all of it. I am going to write a strongly worded letter to that necromancer to make sure he keeps his toy in order next time. Now, aside from all that, I want to thank Art, because I don't know how to say your name completely, Lo-Fi, and Gator and Frog for entertaining you folks while I was under the weather. So, why am I dropping a video early? Well, apparently some things need my attention. Apparently, YouTube got it in their head to fuck all of the smaller content creators right in the ass, without taking any of them to dinner first or considering lube at all. Now, before the giant adpocalypse, becoming a YouTube partner was actually quite simple. You click on Creation Studio, go to monetization, and hit Make Me Eligible. You'll get reviewed by YouTube, and YouTube then says, sure, you are now a YouTube partner. Then, after the adpocalypse, you had to get 10,000 lifetime views, which is actually not that hard, but if you're a small channel that's only getting 1, 2, maybe even 10 or 20 views per video, 10,000 seems like a lot. I was YouTube monetized before all of that happened, and I actually made a whopping 2 cents. But then again, I was only getting maybe 200, 300 views per video. So when that was established, I got demonetized. And then I did my first MTG video, and, well, that skyrocketed me well over the 10,000, and I've been monetized ever since. But now, because of Logan Paul, although I don't have any proof of that, it just seems coincidence that something like this happens with Logan Paul. YouTube gets caught with their pants down, and now there's more steps that need to be taken to become monetized. But because of Logan Paul, there are 2 additional steps now, and it's going to be harder for smaller content creators to reach these milestones. And it doesn't state whether or not these milestones, once they're hit, means that it's completely done. You don't have to hit them again. Now, I'm not going to read through the entire thing, but what you can see on screen right now is actually the part that I'm going to talk about. And it's the part that everybody wants to know about. So, starting today, we're changing the eligibility requirements for monetization to 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. We've arrived at these new thresholds after thorough analysis and conversations with creators like you. They will allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positively to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them, and away from bad actors. These higher standards will also help us prevent potential inappropriate videos from monetizing, which can hurt revenue from everyone. Let's go over that real quick. If the conversations with creators like you, like me, were the survey that they suggested everyone take, there was no conversation. It was, have you heard of these other 2 ways you can monetize your videos? Have you heard of monetization on YouTube? And would you suggest doing monetization on YouTube or on Instagram and Facebook? And then you get to choose whether you understand what the monetization practices are or not. If that's the conversation you had with me, I hope you read my comment, because it said I wanted you to be more transparent with how we're able to do what we can do. I didn't say, you know what, we need 2 extra steps. Now, I do want to point out that I kind of freaked out when this first happened, because I thought it was supposed to be 4,000 hours of watch time monthly, and I haven't been getting that until recently, and even now I think I'm still 200 hours less than what I was supposed to have for that. But I reread it, and it said in the past 12 months. Getting 4,000 hours a month, 4,000 hours in 12 months is actually not that hard, but it all depends on your content. Now, I love how they say it will allow them to significantly improve their ability to identify creators who contribute positively to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them. They don't care about the positive community members. They don't. You can have the gayest LGBTQIA2 Soul Plus LMNOP channel in the world. You could be sex positive. You could be trans rights positive. You could be woman positive. You could be everything under the sun. It does not matter. If you don't have those specific requirements, they're not going to help you out and they're not going to care. What YouTube wants is they want 1 million more Logan Pauls. They want people to do stupid things that go viral so that they can monetize them and make money off of you. They don't care if it's 30 seconds. They don't care if it's 10 minutes long. Because Logan Paul is the one that demonetized his video that had 6.5 million views on it. YouTube was happy that he had that many views on it because it meant money, money, money. Don't let them fool you. Now, on February 20th, 2018, we will also implement this threshold across existing channels on the platform to allow for a 30-day grace period. On that date, channels with fewer than 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time will no longer be able to earn money on YouTube. When they reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, they will automatically be re-evaluated under strict criteria to ensure that they comply with our policies. New channels will need to apply and their application will be evaluated when they hit these milestones. If your channel, as of right now, does not meet the threshold, the 10,000 total lifetime views, the 1,000 subscribers, or the 4,000 hours of watch time, you have 30 days after this date to get it. And if you can't get it on the 20th, after 30 days after the 20th of February, you lose all your monetization ability. That means if you do streams and you have super chats, you can't do them anymore. If you have a Patreon, you can't link it at the end of your video. You can't have ad revenue. You can't place ads. You can't do anything. It's wonderful, isn't it? Now, my problem is, what's the strict criteria, YouTube? Because you're not telling us, you're not giving us a single fucking thing. No information whatsoever. I'd like to know. Now, I think I'm perfectly fine in this. I don't think I'm going to get demonetized. But if I do, that means I have to rely on you wonderful people. It's why I try and sell merchandise. It's why I have a Patreon. It's why I have a PayPal you can go to. For me to continue to put out the quality content that I'm doing, the 2 videos a week plus the proper villains, I need help. I've said before, I work a full-time job, and this is becoming more than part-time. I work 7 days a week. I'm not trying to bilk you for money. It's all voluntary. I'm just asking for help. That's all I'm asking. But what this has started, what YouTube has started, is something that is going to upset me. And believe it or not, it's going to upset a couple people as well. Because I have to call some people out. And now, I wouldn't be me if I didn't hold the people that I know to the same standard as myself. And since I don't do this, I don't want them doing it either. Now, coming across my Twitter feed after this was announced, I kept seeing these threads. And this is after, of course, all the big YouTubers had their say and weigh in. So there was these threads that certain people were talking about. Let's beat YouTube at their own game. Put your channel link in this thread and everyone subscribe to everybody. Let's reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. I took offense to this. I've taken offense to this before. I did a video about it a while ago when I was trying to boost my numbers on my sister channel. It didn't work, but that's fine. This has been tried before. It's called Sub4Sub. And believe it or not, it's against YouTube's terms of service. So when I see people like Knights of the Round Table putting out these tweets, it upsets me. Because I have worked my ass off to get to where I am now. To think that all you have to do, if this is something you want, is go on to YouTube, search Sub4Sub in the groups section, and you will find hundreds of groups that do this sort of thing. And then you have people like David Levitt, who has, as of right now, 86,000 Twitter followers, saying things like, please retweet, share your YouTube channel link, and subscribe to everyone in this thread so we can help each other meet that new YouTube partner program requirement. So I retweeted him, but with my own thread. David, I appreciate the sentiment, but what you are asking for is not a new term in the YouTube sphere. It's called Sub4Sub, and believe it or not, it ruins channels more than helps. And for the people that I know, I'm looking at you directly. It falsely inflates your subscriber numbers, which, yes, it'll get you to that 1K, but they will not watch your content. Your subscriber box is just a number. That number shows the amount of people that are actually interested in your content. Take a look at the comments on the thread and you started. One person has responded just with their channel over and over. Sure, I could add mine on there and hope people subscribe, but I know they won't watch what I have produced because they think that that number is the most important thing. My subscribers, my fans, are some of the most amazing people I have met online, and I earned every single one of them. No tricks, no Sub4Sub, and my views show that. I earned their trust, their loyalty, and their time by giving them good content. I have moved from one video sporadically to once a week, to 2 a week, to 2 videos and a live stream a week, all because of them. Do not lead people into this trap, because it will crush hopes and dreams, on top of what will potentially ruin channels. Sub4Sub is against terms of service. Don't put your hard work at stake because you think you have to get more subscribers. Earn them. You'll feel better about it. Now, I know what you're saying. How do I know it's against terms of service? How? YouTube can't tell. Well, I happen to have this right here, directly from YouTube. Gaining subscribers through artificial means. I wonder what that means. We believe that growing your channel should be done by creating quality content that entices viewers to subscribe, and not through artificial or coordinated exchanges. You know, like a Twitter thread that has a ton of channels on there for you to subscribe to. Offering to subscribe to another creator's channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel, also known as Sub4Sub, is not allowed. Creators who offer such exchanges risk losing subscriber numbers, receiving a terms of use strike, or even having their channel terminated. Additionally, services that attempt to boost YouTube subscriber numbers through automated means or via a marketplace violate our terms of service, such as purchasing subscribers from third-party websites, Sub4Sub exchanges and services from third-party websites that subscribe you to multiple channels, which then subscribe to you back. It's okay to subscribe to a friend's channel and vice versa, or to ask your audience to subscribe to your channel. However, if you do this as part of an exchange, it's not allowed. Now, I don't know David Levitt, but I do know the Knights of the Round Table. They're a brand new streaming channel. As a matter of fact, as of yesterday, they streamed for a total of 9.5 hours. Knights, I want you to listen to me. If you want to hit that 1,000 subscriber number before February 20th, there's a couple things you can do. One, you can go onto YouTube, search Sub4Sub in the groups bar, put your channel into a thread, and watch your numbers climb. And then in a couple months, when YouTube searches through and finds out that your views do not equal your total number of subscribers, there's a good chance you could lose hundreds, if not them all, and your channel. Or continue doing what you're doing without changing anything, and you'll never hit that mark. I don't mean to say this in being mean. I'm being critical. I hold people I know to the exact same standard as myself, and I have earned every fucking one of my subscribers through hard work and finding out what my subscribers like. The best thing you can do is change your setup, and this is being given in the best way possible. You have someone playing a video game. It's distracting. And I can say that from experience, since when I was on with you guys, I was more worried about the game I was playing than talking about the topic at hand. If you want to be a gaming channel, You want to be a Let's Play channel? Fine. Play the game. Talk about the game while you're playing the game. If you want to talk about politics, put political cartoons up. You guys have everything you need. You have the ticker at the bottom to say who the guest is and what the topic is. You have the ticker that says who your latest subscriber is. You have all of the things that you need. You need a format. And when you get that, the subscribers will come in. Do not do Sub4Sub. Don't. It's not worth it. When I see someone trying to cheat the system, it gets my blood boiling. Because I have strived, I have bled, I have stressed, I have worked, I have cried to get where I am. And I'm going to continue to claw to get higher. And I can tell you through experience, when you earn them, when you earn those subscribers, you earn their loyalty, you earn their time, you earn their trust. And that is what you need. That is what you must have to succeed. And those are my thoughts, folks. I'd love to know yours. Please let me know in the comments. If you like what I do here, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit that little bell icon so you know when I upload. If you'd like to support the channel, there are 2 links down below. One leads to Patreon, where there are different reward tiers that you can peruse, and the other is for PayPal, for those who don't want to go through Patreon. All of the links to follow me on all of the social medias, including my Discord, are down below. So with all that being said, this has been Help for the Guildless. My name, once again, is Antoine, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening.